Hashtag dude records in a car with 3 or 4 at this point. I lost count. Anyway, yeah. Gonna sound like shit because I'm in a car, but if you don't like that, first world problems. I know some of the cars that got hit, but I don't know all of them. But anyway, I just know a couple of them because I live with, Yu-Gi-Oh fans, and I don't know why I have my headphones and there's no music playing. Force of habit. Anyway, let's not stall, let's get right into it, and then we can see right away, Block Dragon has been hit. I feel bad because I'm a Gem Knight fan, but I also understand because Adamantia and all that jazz, and to be fair, Block Dragon is just kind of too good. I feel bad for the rock players, but it's also for the rock players that were not meta, like Megalith and stuff like that. Although Megalith might be becoming meta, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I feel bad for rock decks that weren't meta, like my Gem Knight decks, but at the same time, I also understand it's completely justified, so yeah. Also, I can see that Blaster when hit. It'd be funny if they take off another Dragon look. And by funny, I mean everyone would bitch. And Jet Synchron's been hit. I knew about this one too, and Gary is not pleased. No, this does not completely kill Jet Synchron, Jet Warrior, because Jet Warrior, people might think, oh, Jet Warrior is dead now because the level 5 Synchro and you can't level either to quick draw Synchron into going into Jet Warrior. No, there's like Righty Driver and there's another one, Junk Anchor, so Jet Warrior is not completely killed, but let's be real here, no one was playing Jet Warrior anyway, they were playing Jet Synchron. I understand, but I feel bad for Jet Warrior considering its main thing is gone, and that's kind of like the main point of it. I mean, it's like summoning Flame Wingman without percentage of Navy. It just kind of kills the point. But, yeah. It's justified. We knew it was coming. It's just one of those things where it's just like, we're still kind of sad to see it go. Especially Gary. He is not pleased. They keep hitting him list after list. Next, Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion. And saw this one coming. I knew this one was meta for a while, and for good reason, because of the tokens flying and all that jazz. I get why it's banned, I get why they hit it. I don't play meta, and I get it, so yeah, you know it. I assume you know why it's banned. If you don't know why it's banned, look up other banlist reactions. There's probably some up by now. If not, there will be. Oh, look, there's no Crystal Neo Fiber, so you'll hit the things that it summons, but not the main problem itself. I see how this can on. You still gotta get your money's worth, and then maybe you'll hit Alka 5 Rex, or whatever it's called over here, in the next banlist. Or the one after that, because, it's the Konami method. Hit everything except the problem. Although on the bright side, with this extended look at this list, I can see that all 3 Dragon Lords are still here. Meaning, unless Tempest got moved to more than one, which I doubt, all the Dragon Lords are still where they were before. So, yeah. Okay, no Synchro, no Xyz, spells, nothing, and traps, nothing. So, that was it. 3, was it 3? I think it was 3. 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3 monsters, yeah. I assume that's the entire list. Probably not. But, although to be fair, taking things from like 2 or 3 to a 0 is still, moving things to forbidden is more effective than moving things like that were limited in semi to 3, so, whatever. Anyway, on to the limited list. Oh, Double Irish Magician went to 1, or Double Irish Magician is what they call her. Okay. I guess Pendulum decks get something. I mean, Electromite is still banned as far as I know, so, it's it doesn't kill the problem, but you brought back Pendulum Graph. I mean, that card's a problem, considering, you combine that with the frickin' Search 2 Magician cards, and it's just, no thank you, I'm full. But, yeah. Pendulums probably won't do anything anyway, so whatever. Yeah, fine, fair enough. The Phantom Knight of Rusty Barnacle went to limited because you killed the thought. The thought has begun. Or, they begun thought? Whatever. Good for Phantom Knight players. I mean, you guys have gotten enough with all the frickin' Raid Wrecker support and all the other Xyz monsters. You don't really need another monster. But okay, you got your stuff back. Good for you. I'm proud, I guess. Sure. Yeah, good. Good for you. I don't think you really needed another monster after you just got all this other support, but okay. I mean, okay. Whatever. Maybe I'll laugh if they take the freaking ice barriers just further on down and stuff like that. Then again, they are getting structured deck, and we already got released 3 of the cards. But anyway, Called by the Grave got limited. The freaking Called by the Grave. Yeah, that's the hand trap that stops other hand traps. Well, it's not a hand trap, but it'd be like, so once again, Konami takes our 1 counter to all their constant hand trap shenanigans and says, hey, you don't need that. We gotta get rid of that so we can make more hand traps. Konami, if you want to get rid of the freaking Called by the Grave, Get the other hand traps too. Don't get rid of the out. This isn't like a case where it's like Max C, where it's like, you took my only negate, now I'm gonna starve, and you got like Needle Fiber, fucking all the other hand traps, and a bunch of other, like Dark Ruler No More, and a bunch of other shit. This isn't like, you took my one hand trap, now I'm gonna starve. It's just like, no, this is actually a problem because you got all these other hand traps, because then that's the counter to the hand trap. Ugh. Whatever. It's not whatever, but I'm just saying that so we can move on. Harpy's Feather Duster! The fuck? I never thought we'd see a day where it was Harpy's Feather Duster and Get List at the same time. I thought they were going to go out just like the Pokemon method, where some Pokemon are exclusive to other versions of the game. But no, evidently, here's your Harpy's Feather Duster. Okay, I'm not going to bitch. I think it's Harpy's Feather Storm that's like has the floating effect of being like, you could add one Harpy's Feather Duster from your deck to your hand, which meant that card effect was basically useless because it was like that. It's like that Butterfly Dagger Elma or one of the other cards that's like banned, or like that Neo Elemental Hero Man that was impossible to summon because Metamorphosis is banned. It's just like, huh, okay, this is gonna be quite a change of pace of things. I'm not complaining, although I find it funny that was killed before, that was brought back before Heavy Storm, but then again, with all the 86 different floating effects I have nowadays, you destroying your own back row would only give you pluses somehow nowadays, because you'd set up your own floating effects, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has long since forsaken the concept of cost, as Rada once put it. And it were ranked in Yu-Gi-Oh! Non-subscribers to other things. Anyway, moving on. So nothing else was limited, just those two. And we got a lot of semi-8 cards. So we got the Burning Abyss card. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Okay, I'll try to pronounce it. Seer Malabranch of the Burning Abyss. Good for them. Graph Malabranch of the Burning Abyss. Good for them. Totally awesome. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I know I skipped ABC, but I was going to get to that. Just that I saw black and my brain went, go to that one first. Not trying to be racist. It's just that's how my brain worked with colors. Good for ABCs. They got back one of their cards, and now we can play with it a bit more. Toad going to 2 is going to be a bit more annoying, but I know a friend who will really like that fact. And the Burning Abyss cards, okay. Honestly, I'm just glad they didn't move Malicious again. So, you know, as long as that's there, I'm happy. And I'm happy for the other players. So, yeah, good for them. Now a lot of cards came out the ban list. Machior the Destructor, because they gave it an errata, which made it like it can only use it like once per turn or some crap. I don't know if it's the worst errata, but at the same time, it's like, meh. I guess it's just one of those things where it's like you can't use the trap, because Machior can use traps from the end of the entire turn. Back in like 2002, that was busted, but nowadays no one plays traps. Well, unless it's a counter trap. Anyway, tour guide from the Underworld. Oof. So you can now go into 3 tour guides, and given the fact that you just got back Burning Abysses might be coming back. I doubt it. But you never know. Who knows? Frickin' Luna Lights once won Worlds, and so did Blue Eyes, in like somewhat recently. By somewhat recently, I probably mean like 6 years ago, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, tour guides got into 3. Okay. Let's see what happens with that. Evagishki Gust Kraken. Is that the one with the tentacles? I guess so. Probably. I know Mind August is the one that had the frickin' like mouth fish thing. And that thing wasn't moved, but okay. Sure. You do you, bruh. Okay. I mean, good for Gishki players if they're all 3 of them, you know? Pantheism of the Monarchs, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. But whatever, if there's so much spamming nowadays anyway, I can't blame them. And they're taking off a Sky Striker card? You went through all this trouble to hit the Sky Striker cards and you're gonna give them back one? Sure, Konami, you do frickin' you. I imagine Sky Strikers are fun in their own deck, but no one plays them in their own deck. Okay, yes, pure Sky Striker players do, but it's also like, okay. So, oh no, I think this is actually a pretty good list. Why? Because it did more than hit 3 cards. And by hit, I mean remove, so really that's apologizing for a hit? I don't know what you would call that. Hit's just a more satisfying word to say. But anyway, to go over the ban list one more time, because, you know, I gotta pad up the video so I can monetize and get more money. What do you mean I can't monetize my videos? Well, fudge. Yeah, Block Dragon banned, Jet Synchron banned, Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion banned. Thank goodness it's not an overly complex name. Double Irish Magician Limited, Phantom Knights of Rusty Barnacle Limited, Called by the Grave, limited. Fuck you, too. Harpy's Feather Dust, limited. Okay. Seer, Malibran to the Burning Abyss, Destiny Hero, Malicious, and... No, wait, Malicious was already there. I was trying to do them, like, all in a group so I could say something limited all at once, then they fuck up. Well, to be fair, it's still semi-limited, just in move. So, Seer, Graph, ABC, Dragon Buster, and Totally Awesome have been limited. Or semi-limited. Ugh. And the rest have just been removed from the list. Just Machiora, Toragide, Evagishki, Gust Kraken, Pantheism of the Monarchs, and Sky Striker, Mecha, Widow Anchor. So, yeah, that's the ban list. And, honestly, I think it's a good one, if only for the fact that they did more than hit 3 cards. So at least this means that they weren't lazy. Well, completely lazy. They hit every card around the problem when it comes to Neofiber, and also, no Dragoon, none of that Predaplant thing, none of that Predaplant link. Oh, no, no, we can't hit that next. We need to hit we haven't finished making our money off of them first. I'm convinced that every nostalgia monster has a secret, a hidden text like Rod in the anime or manga, where it's like, it has a hidden text that says, this card is unaffected by the ban list. I mean, I know Dragoon isn't a nostalgic monster, but it's also connected to 2 nostalgic archetypes at once, so, maybe they negate each other, who knows. Though I did like this one meme I saw, where just Predaplant takes 2 Link monsters, takes 2 monsters, and it has the first line of its text, and it's just a picture of Dragoon's face. Just like, yeah, when this card is summoned, Dragoon, or some shit, or whatever the frick it is. But yeah, so we're still gonna have to deal with Dragoon. We're still gonna have to deal with Neofiber, or Halka-Fibrax. But, well, at least not to deal with Block Dragon anymore, and a few other cards, so not a complete loss. Hey, they did more than just remove 3 cards from the ban list and then decide, okay, we're done. That was simply the ban list of, crap, we have to get it out quickly, even though we don't have a due date, really. We just have a no sooner than due date. Whatever. It's fine. That's my opinion. I don't really have an outro. Bye.